Good morning. Hey, snap out of it. This guy's driving coming the opposite way, and he's crossing the line, and he's coming at me, and you know he's looking at his phone, you know. Just hope he looks up in time and not kill me. It's a beautiful day in America, my friends. I drive around here in Sarasota. It's busier than a train station in fucking India, Bangladesh. Yeah, just climb on the roof, man. Just make sure you duck when we get to them bridges. Anyways, I'm gonna go grab a couple of things from the supply house, and I'm heading down to Millionaires Row. Get this guy taken care of. I'm gonna have to tell him he wants me to do some work on a shower valve. If it's changing the cartridge and the trim, that's what I'll do. I'll do it today. But if he wants me to pull a rough body out and put a new one in, I'm not doing that on a Friday afternoon, man. I'm gonna do everything else in this place. I'm gonna hit the ground running. Look at this jerk. Let's get her done. It's Friday, guys. Thanks God it's Friday. It's gonna be a good day. I'm wearing these glasses all day in support of my man, Joe Biden. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years. Yeah. Alright guys, so I'm here at this house. Water's off. No, it's not. Okay. So I'm going to do a couple of things here. I need to change this ball cock out.
John?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll leave the manual over here. It doesn't show or say anything about a trap on there.
Okay, then that's all we need. I don't need to put it.
Yeah, I even went online, watched a couple videos.
Yeah.
No one's really mentioned or recommended a trap.
Yeah.
They did recommend a T at the...
I did put a T on.
Oh, you did? Okay. I didn't remember if you did or not. Okay.
Yeah, there's a T on there for cleaning it. That's okay. Towel down there. So the first thing I'm gonna do is hook up one of these ball cocks before I pull the toilet, and we'll see how it works, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That'll be easier. Quick little, let's see how they function. Do you wanna bring me one of them, man?
Oh, you...
Thanks, buddy. Okay. Alright, so we'll see how this guy works. I think it's going to be a huge improvement over what he has. You can see this, the bulkiness of that compared to this in a one-piece toilet. So Bum, Yeah, boobity bee, boobity bitty. Boobity bitty. Alright guys, so I learned something the other day for a quick, see this little arrow and this line right here on a new ball cock? That line is supposed to be 1 inch above the overflow tube for this thing to be installed properly. I didn't know that. If I read the directions more on things, I probably would have, but this house prompted me to do a little bit of looking around, and I'm going to check that. Actually, it's easier just to put it in and adjust it if it's not right. So, stick that in there. Yeah, that's probably gonna go down just a tad, which is an easy task. Just by grabbing this little ring down here. There we go. Now I'll tighten that up underneath. Yeah. Very tight, and you know, you're gonna have to forgive me on the handy dandy camera. So I just want to see how these work before I pull this toilet. Yeah. Yeah. This is a cool little adjustment as you roll this. I'll show you when I put it on. So this one, I didn't get the clip in this box for the ball cock, so let me see. Okay. So I'm gonna stick this on here. I'm going to put this like this so it's not kinked. I'm almost afraid to pull this toilet. Every time I pull one, it's a disaster. Alright, so I'm gonna put this little clip on here. Doesn't need to be there. The way you adjust this, which I've already adjusted the flapper. Okay, Johnny's done playing fiddle fucking around. When in doubt, break it out. So this is supposed to be like so. Okay. Okay, so this is supposed to go like this. And I'm going to put it on this link right here. See if it works. Alright, so let's give it a shot, man. Turn the water on. So what this thing should do is I'm going to let it fill all the way up. And see what it does. And I'm going to bleed this water out. I'm going to cut this chain, this additional chain off too. But I'm going to bleed this water off and see if the toilet actually doesn't refill. Which it appears to be working. It's not filling. So I'm going to flush it. Hey Dave, come on in here for a minute. I want to show you something. Check it out. This thing works great, man. Appears to be anyways. I'm going to let it run through its cycle. It'll fill, and then I'm going to let water out by just cracking the flapper. And you'll see that it won't refill.
Yeah, same function as the...
Yeah, but it works.
Well,
the other one works on regular toilets.
It's not a... You know, you have to be Einstein to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, we could have made this work in another toilet. The issue was that it's so small, but you can look at this contraption compared to that. It's just bananas. So let's watch this. I'm going to lift this flapper.
Yeah, and this hasn't triggered a fill yet, so let's, yeah.
Yeah, and it won't. So it's not gonna run. And then if you come in here and there's no flush, it's because the flapper's bad. It's time to replace the flapper, but then you just
just do it once.
flush it and it fills, so it's good.
We're all
It's
trained on
great.
that part of it.
Yeah,
If you
it's all
install
good.
this for some other client, you have to show them.
Explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna pull this toilet, get it reset, and then I'm gonna go jump on some other stuff. No, I've got a big towel. Yeah, I'm good. And I'm gonna get my vacuum.
Do you need another towel?
No. I've got brand new. I buy them 10 at a time. Alright, so I'm happy with that. It appears to be working great. Alright guys, so this is how I was taught how to get the water out of a toilet. I use a vacuum because I need the vacuum for cleanup, and it does this quicker. But this is how I was taught to do it when I first started plumbing. If we had to work on a toilet, this is what we did. Go in the tank, do the same thing. The unveiling of the next toilet disaster Johnny finds. Oh, I would have done it this way. Great, I'll give him your number. Oh shit. Oh shit, man. Getting ugly. What's going on with the doggy? Out and do the reveal. Oh yeah, that's great. I think we're gonna be okay, guys, but I've spoken too fast before. You spoke too soon, Lieutenant. Yeah. Look at this, guys.
Look at the spooge under this. That's what happens when you don't dap a toilet. It's nasty. Ugh. The flange is in good condition. Finally. Johnny's gonna be able to put a fucking toilet down without remodeling the fucking house. Okay. That's really deep down there, guys. 2 feet. 2 feet is how the longest that drop can be, according to the code. I'm just going to reuse these bolts. They're in good condition. And I can tell that there's not going to be anything on this wax underneath this toilet, just by the way that wax came off or was left on the flange. So I'm going to use a can't leak. Nice oversized can't leak wax. I'm just gonna put this toilet back down, y'all. Okay. Johnny made a boo-boo. I've got boo-boo. Okay. Let's put it down, y'all. I just put this toilet off to the side and then slide it over the bolts. Okay. Shim shimmy, shim shimmy. That's a big piece of shim in the back there. One on each side, one in the front. So the tile's crowned in the middle, right where that joint is. One piece is going down, the other piece is so he really needs to get some black DAP. getting in there. Alright guys, so let's give it the old test. It's not moving. It ain't budging, so hook the supply back up. It does have a metal nut on it. This thing, these are stuffed up kind of in a hole underneath. Makes it a little more difficult to get it started. Johnny needs a creeper. Yeah. Another job with installer error. There's just no room for fat boy Johnny here. Alright guys, so this one's done. These lights keep turning on and off, they're automated. Fucking driving nuts. Alright, so right at the water line. Working great, guys. I don't see an issue with that. Get that filled out at all. So I can see that this toilet is over flushing. Basically, it's putting way too much water into the bowl. So I'm going to try to throttle that a little bit. the water out without flushing it, and it didn't fill. And all you gotta do is hit the lever, bam. Alright, we're done here. This toilet's set and it's working again. I don't think it's worked for a little while, so I'm happy I got that done. Okay guys, so I'm gonna change this ball cover in this toilet real quick. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. So this tank, when I got here, it wasn't full. This thing malfunctioned, the fill valve. It's just not right for this toilet. That's using your head, Johnny. That's a little too high. That's a little... Okay, I think that's gonna work good. Throw this on here. Yeah. Let me crank that down. Yeah. This guy back on. You have to be looking at this to put it on straight. Yeah. So same thing. We'll put this on here. Yeah. That clip on. That doesn't really need to be on there, but we'll roll this up. Where's my clip, man? Spin that around. Okay. The way you do this is you push this ball down, and the further to this side, the less water you get. So when it comes to adjusting this, you got to put the handle all the way up, like so. Figure out where you think that clip's going to be, which I'm going to go with that right there. And I don't like having extra chain flopping around in there. So I cut it. I'm going to make sure it's right first. And then just put it on a high hole. Turn around, see what happens. See this? There's no water coming out of this. I can adjust this by this ball. Okay, it's a little low, so I'm gonna have to reach down in here. No, that's a little too high. Okay, that's gonna work. Sounded like a good flush. I'll look at it. This is that toilet that I reset the other day. This is working fine right now. I'm gonna have to come back and do some more work here, and this will be one of the things. I may be able to get to this today. I really don't want to change a shower valve out on a Friday. So let's check this mechanism. Definitely working. Does what it says it's going to do. And then all you have to do is flush it. I spoke too fast. This is a Fluidmaster 400 Leak Sentry LS. That's a little high, guys, so I'm gonna lower that. Ouch. So this one doesn't work. This one's jammed twice already, so what else is fucking here? Okay, so that's right at the water line. Yeah, this guy is not working. Plumbing can be a stressful job, guys. Fucking thing don't work, guys. gonna flush it a few more times, make sure this thing's working. Alright guys, so it is critical that this chain for the Sentry system is taut. It needs to be tight. There can't be any slack in this or it's not going to work properly. So just a heads up, make sure when the handle is all the way up like that, that this chain is tight. See that? That's how it's got to be. Alright, so I'm going to go do one more. 2 more maybe. See how this toilet's flushing. That thing's working fine. Working good, Jason. Alright guys, so I got one more to do here, maybe one more after this. These clamps are so slippery I can't even grab it. I have to use the tool. Okay. That's about it. I'm gonna go down just one notch. That will work. Pretty slick little thing, man. Look at this, it's just this little clip here, and there's very, very fine teeth, and that thing locks in there like a shark bite, man. My favorite things. Alright guys, let's see. She's working. Need to cut this chain. This is proving to be a pain. Cutting a fucking plastic chain and my cutters won't do it. Friday, another episode of Whoops Johnny Struggle. Okay. She's working. Good product, man. If you install it properly, it works great. I'm sure they bench tested this thing 1,000 times, and it works. It's a good product. Just gotta make sure that that chain is tight, or it's not gonna kick it off its seat, you know. Alright guys, so I'm here at this house and this guy is hell-bent on getting this shower valve replaced today. It's Friday at noontime. I would normally be heading towards Detweiler's, but I'm gonna put a good day in here today and get him all set. I did put a lot of those valves in for him. This handle here has a regular head screwdriver down screw that I can't get loose. So the valve's coming out anyways, so if I can't get that off, I'm just gonna cut it off. Dig it. That fucking ain't coming out. So we go to plan B immediately. The water is off. I'm gonna put this light on here. Hopefully it'll help. I'm gonna read this. He probably could have just bought new trim and a and a cartridge. Yeah. When in doubt, fucking rip it out. Yeah. Get this guy out of here. What do they got? Copper up top. Okay, so I'm gonna need to go get a torch and bring it up here. He's gonna pay for this. This ain't free, y'all. That really doesn't need to come out for what I need to do. So I'm gonna cut this here. This out, guys. Alright guys, so I gotta get back in here, take that strap off down there, and I need to get that strap off there and see how much flexibility I have on this. Should be easy. Then I gotta sweat this off up here for the shower head. I need to sweat that off and sweat the valve in, and then I'll make my CPVC connection. Yeah. Alright guys, so I gotta get this threaded portion of the shower valve off. I've got a lot of space in here which could tempt somebody to drop their guard. Alright, the fucking camera's gotta go, guys. Alright guys, so I've got this valve body sweat in. Got a plug on for the bottom, a cap, and I gotta make a swing joint on each side to get the PVC hooked up. CPVC shouldn't be a big deal. The biggest deal is it's 3 stories down and out to the road to turn the water on, and then haul ass back in here to make sure nothing's leaking. So it is what it is, but we'll get it. I just can't work in this hole, guys, and I should have a headband on for recording, but I don't, and you know, I just can't do both. Put this valve in and record. Alright guys, so I got this valve body in here. Tighter than whatever. There's a stud here and a stud here, and I had just enough room to use street fittings in each side. It was not easy, but it's in there. I'm gonna go turn the water on. I have to really let this stuff set up. Make sure it's good, and then turn the water on, put the trim on, and pack it in. It's Friday. Johnny did way more than he wanted to do on the Friday, so. Alright guys, so I'm all done here. Water's on. Got a really nice high volume head on this, and this valve is putting out a lot of water. I just caulked it, so we're gonna hopefully won't use it for a few hours. Let this DAP set up, and it came out good. I'm happy with it. Not leaking. It's on the 3rd floor. There's a lot going on below it, so you better be right. You better be right. That's all I'm telling you. All right, bud. That's a nice head.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's putting out a lot of water.
Good.
All right, buddy, I'm out. Get my stuff. Hey guys, it's Johnny Sunshine. I'm all done here at this house. It's 2:13, my lucky number on Friday. I got a scoot. I did get that shower valve in for him. I repaired like 4 toilets, pulled and reset one. So it was a good day for me. Hey man, you get your charges over there? Sure. Alright, brother, have a good weekend. Guys from the islands, man. You know them guys that are all covered in tattoos, man. Tough as hell. Yeah. Maui's. Anyways, yeah, I'm all done here, man. It tested out fine. It was tight, man. I didn't have an inch to spare. Not an inch. I didn't have a 16th to spare. Everything's butted up. Scary, man. It's just scary. The only thing I have to do now is put these fake rocks over the backflow, and I'll be on my way. I'm just waiting for this kid to get the hell out of my way. Having me do that shower valve for time and material, that guy got a fucking good deal, man.
good deal. It took me 2 hours. That shit costs a lot more than that. 200 bucks. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. It's all good. Let me get out of here, man. This kid ain't moving. Guys, Johnny Sunshine has decided to stop and have some lunch on the water. I asked him for, there's like 30 people out in front. I told him I got my MAGA hat on. I said I'll take a table for one in the antisocial section. Everybody laughed and I walked right in, got myself a table. Something to being a maggot. Maybe it's the way to go, I don't know. Look at these boats, man. That right there I think is a Scout or a Chris Craft. Beautiful boats, man. Johnny's gonna do some seafood. Hey guys, fish and chips, my friends. It's Friday. Everything's great, thank you. It's all good, man. Johnny had a good week. Johnny taking the weekend off. Have a good one, guys.